Way of the Hunter 2 news has just dropped and there's a lot to unpack. I'm Gruntley and welcome in. We're going to be checking out the brand new trailer and then diving in, breaking down everything that it has to offer.
Always been a runner, never been one for settling down. Spent my life in the backwoods looking for ways out of a one-horse town. No risk for the wicked, at least for a few hundred miles. I'm running. Ride the lightning, run on empty in the ring of fire. Rolling like the Mississippi, oh mama tried. But I got bad run to my bones, don't know where I'm gonna go, oh sweet child. I'm running wild. I'm running wild. Yeah, I'm running wild. Oh, I'm running wild. I'm running wild.
With this new trailer, we are introduced to the canine companions that will aid you on your hunts. Hunting dogs will be able to follow your commands such as healing and searching, but judging from the trailer, it looks like that they will also be able to follow, point, flush, sit, stay, and even also head on home themselves. I did notice that along with the running and searching animations, the dog swam. It's such a small detail, but it's great for immersion. In Way of the Hunter 2, your dog will be able to gain experience over time for you to build your hunting companion into a very capable tool in the field. With this dog available, the hardest decision will be you working out what you're gonna name them. One thing that I'm unable to ignore though is the running animation. My bloke isn't jogging, he's training for the Olympics. Usain Bolt would be proud to see us absolutely legging it through the bush. Way of the Hunter 2 has stated to have a focus more on North America, and the first reserve that we will be exploring will be in the heart of Canada. It is here that we will be able to hunt moose, elk, deer, bear, bison, rabbits, turkey, and much more. If you have a peek at the screenshots released, you'll even notice that these deer have non-typical antlers. If we think about the first Way of the Hunter, genetic management was the way in which you could be harvesting very large animals. And to me, it begs a question. How will these genetics affect non-typicals, and how can we as hunters use this to our advantage? If you enjoy a virtual hunting content just like the stuff that I make right here and you want to see more videos, please be sure to like and subscribe. Way of the Hunter 2 has already pledged long-term support and will build on the experience that the developers got from the first Way of the Hunter. This not only comes from their own personal experiences, but they will be taking into account your feedback from the very first game. Maybe you can drop a comment right here on this video for the developers to see. Along with this support, there will also be an improvement on the shot review system for Way of the Hunter. This was already ahead of everything else in recent memory, and it will be interesting to see what's new there. To feel really immersed, there will be 10 different partners within the game. This will be in the form of weapons and also in the form of equipment. What companies would you like to see represented? Check this out. We get a look at what a thunderstorm will look like in Way of the Hunter 2, and I have to say that it feels powerful. Just imagine sitting there on a ridgeline and watching a light display like that. I'm well aware that it's not a core aspect of hunting, but I must say that when I hunt in real life, sometimes finding the beauty in the wild stops me in my tracks too. Hunting lodges are where you're going to be spending a fair amount of your time, whether it's looking back on trophies or getting ready for your next hunt. Good news is that there will be a hunting lodge in every reserve just waiting to be filled with 5 stars and non-typicals. I did notice that the system requirements are fairly high for Way of the Hunter 2, as it's recommended to use a NVIDIA 3070 and have 32 gigs of RAM. This is a bit of a concern for me because a lot of the community don't have this kind of hardware and might really struggle to pull all that Way of the Hunter 2 has to offer. 16 gig of RAM and an RTX 2070 Super, for a minimum, is still quite a powerful PC for a hunting game. But I do really hope that Way of the Hunter 2 will be blowing us all out of the water, considering that we've been playing hunting games that are nearly a decade old at this point. If you didn't know, the closed beta for Way of the Hunter 2 is actually taking applicants right now. I will leave that link in the description of this video. Will you be buying Way of the Hunter 2? Let me know in the comments, and thank you so much for watching.